Welcome back to Living with PTSD. I'm Gwen Gould, and today we're diving into Chapter 6, The Garden of Self-Compassion. You know, one of the most painful aspects of trauma isn't just what happened to us, it's what happens inside our minds afterward. So many survivors I've spoken with carry these incredibly harsh inner voices that say things like, I should be over this by now, or it's my fault, or even, I don't deserve love or peace. And here's the thing, if we let these voices go unchecked, they grow like weeds in a garden, spreading quickly and choking out any possibility of healing. But here's the good news. Compassion, specifically self-compassion, is the soil where real recovery takes root. And I want to be clear about something. Self-compassion is not about being self-indulgent or weak. It's about tending to your inner garden, watering it with gentleness, pulling away those weeds of judgment. Over time, you start to see blossoms of resilience and hope begin to grow. This isn't just poetic language. The research backs this up. Studies show that self-compassion actually reduces stress, lowers feelings of shame, and enhances emotional resilience. People who practice self-compassion are less likely to spiral into self-blame and more likely to recover after setback. And here's something fascinating. When you speak kindly to yourself, your body releases calming hormones like oxytocin. This doesn't just feel good, it literally teaches your nervous system that it's safe. I love this metaphor from the chapter. Inside each of us lives an inner garden. This gardener notices the weeds, the shame, the blame, the guilt, but doesn't judge the garden for having them. Instead, they gently tend the soil, plant seeds of kindness, and create conditions for growth. Healing happens when we shift from being our own inner critic to becoming our inner gardener. Let me share a story that really illustrates this. The chapter talks about someone we'll call Amira, whose name has been changed for confidentiality. Amira grew up in a household where she was constantly criticised. So as an adult, after experiencing trauma, her inner voice just repeated that same harshness. You're too sensitive. You're not good enough. But through therapy, Amira practiced self-compassion exercises, writing letters to herself, using affirmations, pausing to acknowledge her suffering without judgment. And over time, her inner voice softened. It didn't vanish overnight, but instead of a garden full of weeds, small blossoms of gentleness appeared. And when she struggles, she reminds herself, I'm human. Healing takes time. I deserve kindness. So let's talk about some practical exercises you can try. I'm going to walk you through 4 of them. First, there's the compassion letter. Write to yourself as if you're writing to a beloved friend. Start with acknowledgement. I know this is hard. Offer understanding. It makes sense you feel this way after what you've been through. Encourage yourself. You've shown so much courage already, and you're still here. And end with affirmation. I believe in you. You are worthy of healing. Keep this letter, revisit it on difficult days. Second, mirror work. This one can feel uncomfortable at first, and that's okay. Stand before a mirror and gently look into your own eyes. Say one compassionate phrase aloud, like, "I see you," or "I forgive you," or "You are enough." Notice any discomfort. It's normal. The goal isn't perfection, it's practice. Third, the hand on heart exercise. Place your hand over your heart. Take 3 slow breaths. Say softly, "I am safe. I am human. I deserve compassion." Try to repeat this daily, especially after moments of self-criticism. And fourth, the garden visualization. Close your eyes and picture a neglected garden where weeds have grown wild. Imagine gently pulling the weeds of shame and planting seeds of kindness. See blossoms begin to grow, each flower representing a new belief: safety, love, worthiness. Return to this visualization whenever your inner critic gets loud. Now, I know some of you might be thinking, but I don't deserve this kind of compassion. If you're feeling that resistance, you're not alone. It's completely normal to feel this way after trauma. You might believe kindness should be reserved for others, or that compassion will make you weak. But listen, these are lies planted by trauma. The truth is that compassion doesn't make you weak, it makes you resilient. It's so much easier to carry our burdens when we are gentle with ourselves. Think of it this way. Each kind thought or word you give yourself is a seed. You might not see growth immediately, but beneath the surface, roots are forming. With time and care, blossoms appear, sometimes small at first, then fuller, brighter and firmer. Here's what I want you to remember. Self-compassion is not about denying your pain, it's about refusing to abandon yourself to it. You're both the gardener and the garden. With patience, tenderness and steady care, you can transform those inner weeds of shame into blossoms of resilience, hope and peace. Thank you for joining me today. If you found this helpful, please share it with someone who might need to hear it. And remember, healing takes time, but you deserve kindness every step of the way. Until next time, take care of yourself.